Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Eric with SweetSpotDFS, and these are my PrizePicks PGA plays for the 2022 Farmers Insurance Open. If you've not yet signed up for PrizePicks, I do have a link in the description below. That link is going to get you straight to the sign up page utilizing the promo code SweetSpot. And if you do that and put $20 into your account, I will automatically enter you into this giveaway. Best part of this giveaway, your name's never going to get removed from it. So if you don't win this week, I'll put your name into next week's giveaway, and so on and so forth until your name is called. So you're going to win $20 no matter what. And to add a cherry on top of all this, PrizePicks will match your deposit up to $100. So if you do put $20 into it and you win this giveaway, you're playing PrizePicks for free, but you're not going to do it with $20. You're going to do it with $40. You're going to be playing with $40 free. Again, link in the description below. I highly encourage you guys to sign up. It's a fun way to play fantasy sports. It's not just golf, it's all sports. So again, link in the description below. Let's get into these picks. We have 4 boards this week. Birdies are better, fantasy score, greens in regulation, and fairways hit. We are missing final finishing position. I think it has a lot to do with the early start time. This tournament starts Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can make your picks you can make your picks even throughout the day because there isn't a strict starting time for PrizePicks. It goes all the way up until their tee time. So you'll even have more time to make your picks Wednesday morning. But just be aware of that. Like, this won't be a Thursday start. These picks will be completely different. Most of them will be. And as always, before making your selections, always visit windfinder.com to see what the wind is doing, or just look up La Jolla, California to see how the weather forecast looks like. So far, it looks pretty tame, not a lot of wind. So I think the scoring conditions are probably going to be as optimal as possible. With that being said, there is a stark difference. Some of these golfers will be starting on the south course of Torrey Pines. Some of them will be starting on the north course of Torrey Pines. So before you make any of these selections, by the way, I'm just going to stick with fantasy score for this video. Before you make any of these selections, make sure you know which golf course they're starting on. And I'll give you a head start. So I'll actually sort by north course versus south course. And to give you a little heads up as to why you want to look at this, the north course last year, during the 2 rounds that it was played 4 shots easier each day. Well, 3 shots easier the second day, but you can average that out to be about 4 shots easier per day. So when we're looking at north course versus south course golfers, I mean, depending on what the projections are, you might want to go ahead and hammer down the north course selections. And with that being said, we can make these selections pretty easy. Now, golfers that I like, I want kind of going off in the morning. So like Daniel Berger, Sam Burns, Brooks Koepka, Jordan Spieth. I don't mind that. Or Sung Jae Im. These golfers at the north course, I'm okay with hitting their unders. So let's go ahead. Actually, I think Sam Burns is probably the best selection just to pick right away. He's a low scoring guy, 69.5. I can see him beating that projection pretty easy. Daniel Berger's another one that I don't mind getting off to a hot start. These guys, pretty good players. As we look on, I mean, you have Tony Finau, Maverick McNeely, Justin Rose, and Billy Horschel that rounded out, but I'm not exactly confident in those guys. I also don't know how I feel about Bryson. But Xander, if we're getting him at 69.5 as well, might as well hit the under. This is Torrey Pines. It can be a little bit difficult to score. So keep that in mind. If you want to hit an over on any of these guys, I have no issue with that. Now, as we look at some of those south course golfers, actually, you know what? I might change mine. Never mind. I think we can keep it as is. Now we kind of get into the south course golfers. Jon Rahm, it kind of starts with Jon Rahm and goes down. And you can kind of see that here. Jon Rahm, JT, we have Will Zalatoris in there. Goes all the way down to Jason Day. Now, the average score during all 4 rounds last year was 73 at Torrey Pines. 73. So when we look at some of these projections, we can see 70.5. That's tough to swallow. And like 72.5 is actually a pretty good projection for these guys down here. This is where I think you hit your overs on. Like for me, I think JT, that's an easy over. He can certainly play under this, but I just don't trust it. Like, JT has his putting woes at least once, like 1 round per tournament. To me, I think he's a slow starter. He can be hot, don't get me wrong. I think he's hotter on Bermuda-style golf courses, but when it comes to POA, I'm a little lukewarm on JT. So I'm going to hit him as my only over. Actually, he might not be my only over. If I'm trying to pick an under for any of these guys, I kind of like Scotty Scheffler. I also like Justin Rose shooting par or better. I like his chances. And he has played here. He has played well here before. If I'm also selecting another over, it might be Patrick Reed. I mean, Patrick Reed during last week kind of struggled, and he got away with it because he was on an easier golf course. So I don't mind someone like a Patrick Reed. Let me just double check how I feel about this. I mean, these are some good projections from PrizePicks. I don't mind hitting overs on a lot of these guys, especially at the South course. Yeah, why not? Why don't we just hit the over with Patrick Reed? 2 overs, 1 under. We'll put $5 on this. I'm going to save my money for the next day. Funds are a little low. A lot of that comes from football because I'm not very good at predicting football. Not as much as I am when it comes to golf. So we're just going to put that 5 in there. That is for tomorrow's round. I might add another one here, but I basically went over the picks that I feel more comfortable with. You could look at birdies or better. I think some of these projections are pretty, I don't know, outrageous. Like Jon Rahm at 3.5 birdies. Sure, he's playing Torrey Pines, or the South course at Torrey Pines, but 3.5. To me, I don't think that really changes anything from him at the South course to the North course. It doesn't mean there's a lack of birdies. It just means more bogeys are available. So for any of these guys, I think hitting the over with birdies or better is probably a good pick. And then if you're looking at the North course, I think some of these might be too high. As well as the scoring is, I just don't know if I see, the projections should be that much different. Yeah, scoring is going to be better at the North course, no doubt. But when it comes to actually, why don't we just take a quick look? 2021, what was our lowest round? Let's put it at the North course. Lowest round at the North course. Round 1. 64. 64 was the low, so I mean it's definitely doable. It's a par 72. If we switch this back to the South course, because then Friday's round will be the second round. 64 as well. So we had a couple 64s. It averages out to be 70.2. So yeah, okay. Birdies are going to be plenty at the North course. So I'll take that back. I'll eat my words. These projections probably pretty good as well. That's all I have for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And good luck this week. Let's win some money. All right, bye.